Hey gang, back at it on Thor again. I figured I'd get started with getting the line installed on this. So Diesel Auto Power supplied me the line. It's the updated line. It's got new rubber and everything in it. So it should be a quality product. It's another Cummins brand product. So you're going to need 10mm socket and a 3/4 inch wrench. So let me carry you along. And let's see if I can set this up somewhere. Yeah. Kind of still dark, but I'll work with it. So you're going to need to count back to your number 4, which would be right there where the wrench is hooked up to. That's number 4. So now I'm going to break this critter loose. There we go. Did a little rocking action. There's some rust down there. Wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to bind up. Wow. Oh, that's stiff. Very stiff. Now, one bolt underneath is playing heck with me. It's in the manifold there, 10mm bolt. Ooh. So I got rough on that. Nope. Hang on guys, I'm going to have to pause this a second so I can get this unscrewed. Okay, so I switched over the head mount so I can get both my hands free. And this is kind of tight working with the wires there. And then you got a bolt in the manifold that interferes. Which I'm going to pull that bolt out. That'll give me the swing I need for where that wrench needs to fall. Come on. And right beside it is a holder bolt for the line. Good Lord. Yeah, working on a Cummins. Always gooey and rusted. Don't help when the line broke and it spewed diesel everywhere. Alright. My tools down for a sec on the cowl. There's the bolt out. And I want to get that holder out. Now, and there's the holder bolt. And we're going to take the line off. Now we can spin it easy with the bolt out of the way. Nope, still stiff. Nope. Turns easy with the wrench. Nope, that sucker's got some issues in the threads. Now I can crack those loose and spin them off by finger once they're loosened, but this one is just not wanting to go. There we go. Oh, touch my wrench. Another tough one. Wow. Thread issues again. Stiff to the end. There we go. And somewhere on this critter there's a hole. Well, I can tell you the isolator slides easily on the pipe, so I'm betting somewhere underneath it had failed. And it's right there. It's right there. It split the line facing down. So, grab the new one, supplied by Diesel Auto Power, and we're gonna replace it directly in the same order I did it out with. So, I'm gonna get this laid in there, start the threads on both. And back to that tough one in the back. Oh, punch the cowl. That's tight. Get off the master cylinder. That's tight. Put our hold down bolt back in. Now we put the manifold bolt back in. That hole's gritty. Probably got some rust in it. Now I'm going to pause here for a second. Okay, so you guys can see that I've got it placed in there. I tightened the 2 line nuts, and I still got to tighten the 2 manifold nuts. So give me a second, throw the GoPro back up on my forehead. All right, grab my socket. We'll tighten those 2 last ones up. Yeah, very tight clearance with everything. One of the few reasons I love a 24 over these. There's less junk in the way. You can see I'm just barely using the tip of my finger to tighten this. I'm not going super tight, but you gotta get tight enough that don't leak the manifold, but you don't want to force it and strip it. So now we got our line back in. Crankcase vent that I pulled off from earlier. Put it back. Alright. Waiting for the fuel pump to quit priming. I know the rail's empty. Here in a bit I'll pull my code reader out. We'll see what that flashing check engine light's all about. Get this thing primed back up like I did last time. 3 cycles. And no more fuel leak. Okay, gang, got the line replaced. I got the old one in my hand. And the best I could find on the old line is right in there. Is kind of like a scratch by my thumbnail there, and that'd be about the only opening I can find in the whole entire jacket of this line. But it's like a little fine scratch or crack right there, and it's just enough, I think, that caused my spray at, you know, a few thousand pounds. I mean, just for starting and running these things. So other than that, that concludes replacing the injection line. It wasn't a hard job. It's about 5-10 minutes. I mean, most of the time you wouldn't have the problems like this one did with the nuts binding up. They're actually bound up with all the dirt in the nuts. I've cleaned them up now, and they slide on and off and turn easy. And you've seen the new one was better clamp design than this one was, which is just basically a half moon clamp. So appreciate your time, guys. Thanks.